Je m'appelle Gladstone. Aujourd'hui, nous avons autre leçon à étudier. Ici, il s'agit d'une description de moi-même. Today, we have a new lesson to develop. It's all about self-description. Now, on the board, the heading is Savoir, parler de moi-même. Savoir parler de moi-même. Here, you see the first subheading A, le schéma des idées. Le schéma des idées has to do with the plan that you have to follow to come out with a piece of work about yourself or self-description. Now, when you are a BEC candidate or intermediate or any other level, this guide will help you. Now, let's come to an example we have here. The question that has to guide you to come out with a piece of work here is use the outline below as a guide to describe yourself in French. Here, in the outline, we have series of points that are ideas gathered to come out with an outline or a plan to follow. Now, we have the A, votre identité. Votre identité has to do with your full name. So in this case, you have two things to talk about. You have your real name, that is to say, your family name or your surname. Then you have to talk about the other names. All right? So if I am Gladstone Abbey, my surname will be Abbey and my other name will be Gladstone. Right. Now, when we come to the B, votre date et lieu de naissance. Here you have two things. We have the dates and then the place. Date de naissance has to do with what? Birth date. And the lieu de naissance has to do the place of birth. Now, when we come to the C, we have votre âge. That is your age. Now, with the D, we have vos cheveux. Vos cheveux has to do with what? Your hair. Everybody has a color or a form or shape of the hair style, so we have to talk about that. When it comes to the E, we have votre visage et taille. Here we have two things over there. Your face. Then the next one has to do with your height. So two things to talk about. So I highlighted the two with the red marker for you to identify the two things. You have to put each in a complete sentence to answer that full question. When we come to the F, we have votre résidence et école. Here too, we have two things. We have your residence and then your school. Okay, so you have to talk about where you stay in a complete sentence, and then your school, you name it in another complete sentence. Then, when we come to the G, we have votre plat préféré. Plat préféré has to do with your preferred food. And then the H, votre boisson préférée, has to do with your preferred drink. Now, this is how you can understand this outline, things you have to follow and answer them to come out with your piece of work. But that is not the only thing you have to do. After reading the points in the plan, that is in the outline, that I have named le schéma des idées, you have to group these points in paragraph. And then you answer them, grouping each paragraph in one idea. So here I have my paragraph 1 here from A to D in paragraph 1. And then my paragraph 2 have to do with the E, and then the F is my paragraph 3. And then you come to G and the H, the 2 forming my 4th paragraph. So in this conversation, I have 4 paragraphs. Now, when we come to the B, we have moi-même. Moi-même, that is myself, la composition. So that is the conversation itself. So now, let's see how I group these in 4 paragraphs here. So, in the first paragraph, we have mon nom réel est P et mon prénom est Alberta. And then, this has to do with the votre idée. Then, ma date de naissance est le 16 juin 2004. Mon lieu de naissance est Accra. Has to do with the B. And then, to continue, I have donc j'ai 18 ans. J'ai 18 ans. That is the age. And then, in the second paragraph, we have j'ai les cheveux noirs. J'ai le visage lisse et rond. So here, Alberta has what? A round what? Face. And at the same time, it is smooth. Then, j'ai la taille élancée. La taille élancée, you see élancée, E is added to élancée. Here, Alberta is a female. So you have to agree with élancée in gender and number. So that is why another E in the red marker is added to élancée. Then when we come to the third paragraph, we have je réside à Domé à présent. That is to say, at present, I stay at Domé. And then mon école s'appelle Hillview Montessori. So that is the name of that is the school Alberta attends. When we come to the last paragraph, we have mon plat préféré est la saucisse avec du pain. So Alberta preferred food is what? Sausage and then some bread. Then the last one, ma boisson préférée est le vin rouge. Her preferred drink is what? Red wine. So here is a piece of work done by Alberta following the outline that is the plan here. So I think you can do similar anytime you want to describe somebody, especially yourself. You follow this outline to guide you write similar conversations without tears. Please subscribe, and you always feel good when you are reading through these things. Au revoir. Bye.